I don't remember ever using this unit, so no attachment here. Now, if she had a dog... Besaid Mage Lulu's Trustmaster reward is an accessory of strong magic and a passive that boosts equipment magic further when carrying a single weapon. It's pretty good. Her Super Trustmaster reward is her robe, which has high magic, defense, and decent spirit. It also has a passive that boosts land burst damage by a significant amount, but this effect is only granted to breakers. On to her active abilities. Lulu has access to several magic spells, and all of them can be awakened to stage 3. On the other hand, Provoke is just Provoke. Bursting Break is weak but hits multiple enemies, while Full Breakdown is better but only hits one. Submerging Zone deals magic damage that chains a Bolting Strike, inflicts a 130% water imperil, and strengthens the damage modifier of her water magic spells. Time to Get Down can only be downed once per battle. It inflicts an 85% attack and magic break, a 88% defense and spirit break, boosts Lulu's magic by 300%, her land burst damage by 200%, and fills her land burst gauge. Passives. But for Trustmaster reward or Super Trustmaster reward equip, Lulu gets a big land burst damage boost and equipment magic when carrying a single weapon. Like most Japanese breakers, she'll need that passive, lacking those boosts without it. She does have other passives too, like 50% passive Provoke, a small land burst regen, 4 strong killers, and preemptive full break. She prefers to carry a single weapon, meaning half the cap to the chain land boost. At EX plus 2, she gets Warring Spirit and Omni Killer plus 1, giving her incredible foundation for killers. At EX plus 3, she gets 500 magic. She also has some pretty good elemental resistance. Let's look at her land burst. It inflicts an 85% defense break and an 88% spirit break, a 145% water imperil, gives her team a strong human killer buff, and deals water magic damage. As a super land burst damage dealer, Lulu has access to Sabotage Shift, which fills her land burst gauge. Wow! The super land burst adds in an 85% attack and magic break, raises the defense break to 87%, the spirit break to 89%, the water imperil to 160%, the human killers to the same degree, and strengthens the water damage. Let's rank Brave abilities. She only has one, but I definitely raise it, given it not only increases the damage modifier but further pushes the strengthening of her magic spells. Time to make a downward rotation. On turn 1, cast Submerging Zone and double cast Flood. On turn 2, triple cast Flood. On turn 3, cast Time to Get Down and double cast Flood. On turn 4, use her Land Burst. On turn 5, use her Super Land Burst. Repeat the rotation from here, though if you can't use her Land Burst again, just recast Submerging Zone. So, EX2, as a Super Land Burst damage dealer, Lulu automatically benefits from additional EX awakenings. An instant Land Burst is a nice way to start the fight, inflicting a powerful water break, a potentially strong human killer, and of course the defensive breaks, but it doesn't really do much to protect your team given the lack of offensive breaks. Her Super Trustmaster reward is a strong piece of equipment, especially nice for breakers, but not too critical to chase. EX plus 3 is expensive. So how good is Lulu? In terms of being a breaker, she's the best water debuffer in the game. As for breaks, she suffers from the curse of Japan, meaning no 90% for you, but 89% is still very good. In terms of damage, she's a breaker, meaning obviously not that great compared to primary damage dealers, but compared to the other Neovision breakers, she's not in a bad spot. Weaker than Vaughn, but not as weak as Emperor. Furthermore, you can strengthen her substantially by giving her the quadruple cast ring and pairing her with Sakura Blue, and with his buff, she'll actually manage to outperform his damage modifier even without the need for his Trustmaster reward or Super Trustmaster reward. Of course, you can give those to her to further strengthen Flood if you'd like, but yeah, it's still contingent on possessing Sakura Blue anyways. Interestingly, since she also has Fira and Zendara plus 3, that means you can also pair her with Merilith or Sakura herself, though of course she's best off being locked to water. Thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, leave a like and subscribe. Comment below if you summon Besaid Mage Lulu. Not a bad unit design. Being element locked is always kinda sad, but Lulu's potential elemental flexibility and slight black magic variety can open up a few new teams. Or you could just stick with Olive's Flaming Melons.